Welcome back to the weekly podcast of CHRYSALIS, the Family Adventures. Today, we are taking a voice break to start an exciting new way of reading the series. And now, please welcome Google Voice.
Welcome to CHRYSALIS, the Family Adventures. We will begin a new reading of the series. Episode 1, Meet the Family. Fade in caption. And now, welcome to the incredible new series, New Screen. CHRYSALIS, the Family Adventures int. The house, living room day a modest, lived-in room, with a couch, centering on an armchair and a large worn reclining chair. There is a door on the right, which suddenly opens and in walks Joey. He is a medium sturdy build, work gut beer belly and graying buzz cut. He drops his keys into a cup on a side table already half filled with keys and coins. He looks around as Giselle enters from the other side, sturdy frame, soft perm, eyes bracing. Giselle, wry smile. Hey Joey. How was work? Joey, grumbling, lousy. Giselle, mine was too. Joey, did anybody ask? Giselle, come on Joey, don't be abrasive. Joey, flops into worn chair. Did you get my message? Giselle, you mean about being late at work? Joey, why would I be asking about that when I'm already home? No, I mean the message about Josh. The kid's gone rogue. Giselle, rogue? What do you mean? Joey, yeah, he didn't turn in his homework again. If you ask me, I think it's the school that's delinquent. Now get me a beer. Turns the remote on the TV. Giselle, please. Joey gives her a dirty look. Joey, never mind, I'll get it myself. How come you didn't get my message? Gets up and goes into the kitchen as Giselle follows him, checking her phone. Int, kitchen day Giselle, looking at phone, to herself, oh. To Joey, you know it would be nice if you said please and thank you. Joey, as he gets the beer. Please and thank you, stop bothering me. Int, living room day the two of them, coming from the kitchen. Sit in the two chairs. Giselle, so what happened with Josh? Joey, how am I supposed to know? They just said he hasn't been showing up and never got in any of his assignments. Giselle, really? That's not like him. He's usually very good about stuff like that. He's top of the class. Joey, that's why I think it's the school that's got the problem. All your schools today, they all got problems. Teaching all this leftist propaganda instead of the important stuff. Giselle, you think we should call the school? Joey, that ain't gonna do nothing. It's these liberals teaching all that permissiveness. Giselle looks concerned. Joey, and then I gotta deal with disasters all day. Nobody knows how to drive anymore. Old Levinson got his car totaled on the freeway, brought in a $6,000 repair job. It's a miracle he's alive. Thank goodness for the air safety bags and shocks. Giselle, wow. Joey, then take those teenagers getting drunk any time of day. And on their phones. Or the aliens, God help us, running lights to get away from ICE. Thank goodness we finally got a president who has the guts to send them back where they belong instead of living off our tax dollars and making our country unsafe to live in. In walks Samantha. She's a 15-year-old with medium-length, cropped, slightly curly stylish hair, tasteful looking for a teenager, carrying a cell phone in her right hand. Joey picks up the newspaper, glancing at her out of the corner of his eyes. Samantha, discreetly, softly to Giselle, Mom, can I see you in the kitchen? Joey, if it's money, little girl, you can talk about it here. Samantha gives him a dirty look, which he feels but doesn't see. Joey, and then forget about it. Now what is it you need? Giselle, let me talk to Samantha in the other room. Samantha, sullen. Walking away, never mind. I'll text it. Giselle follows her daughter into the kitchen. Joey, towards Samantha, I'll find out sooner or later. Louder to both of them, and what's with all this texting? If you got something to say it. Talk normal. Giselle, well, you're gonna have to get used to it. Joey, what are you talking about? You don't even answer my texts. Seeing something in the paper, aside to self, geez. The Democrats are up to their crap again. Threatening our national security, letting criminals in. You lost. Get over it, stupid. Kitchen day. Samantha and Giselle are arguing. Samantha, but ma, Giselle, no honey, I'm sorry, that's way out of our price range. Samantha, but Connie, and Tyler. They all got upgrades. Giselle, well, good for Connie and Tyler. Let their parents go into debt. Samantha, it's so unfair. Giselle, well, get used to it. Samantha. The world is unfair. Life is unfair. Now let's get dinner ready. Samantha storms out. Giselle, calling after her in anger. Hey. Don't walk away when you're asked to do something. She goes into the living room completely exasperated. Living room day. Joey is in his chair reading the paper. He gets agitated and crumbles it up and tosses it. In walks Giselle. Joey, what's for dinner? Giselle, with cutish affection, kielbasa. Joey, I love you, honey. That's my favorite. When will it be ready? Giselle, slightly angry, when I'm good and ready to serve it. Joey, you don't have to get mad about it. Giselle, I don't. You try dealing with that little girl with the big mouth. Joey, I told you not to give in to her. Giselle, who gave in to her? I had to fight with her and it wasn't pleasant. In suddenly walks Josh. He is thin, kind of nerdy looking, with short but messily combed hair. His parents both stop and look at him. Joey, the delinquent himself. What do you have to say for yourself? Josh, perturbed, what are you talking about? Giselle, your school says you haven't been turning in your homework and we're missing class. Josh, what? Shakes his head, that's got to be a prank. Joey, well, how about this smarty? Take a look here. Shows him his phone. Josh, oh, that's not reliable. You know how easy it is to hack into a cell phone. Joey, now why would anyone want to hack into my phone to tell me you're delinquent? Josh, are you kidding? Could be someone at my school playing a prank. There are a lot of clever geeks out there, Dad. Giselle, I think a meeting with the principal should clear that up then. Giselle goes toward the kitchen. Josh looks nervous but tries to feign confidence. Joey, yeah, your mother's right. We'll get it all straightened out with the principal. Now get ready for dinner. Josh, oh, I don't think that's a great idea. As he walks away, he looks caught and helpless. Joey, nice try. No, actually, I think it's an excellent idea. In the front door walks Mike with a mischievous smile enhancing his tall, bulky frame like his son's but not as sturdy. His face flanked nicely with his white beard. Mike, hi Giselle and Joey, what's for dinner? Josh disappears. Giselle, getting up, hi Mike. I better go get it. Kielbasa. Walks out into the kitchen. Mike, oh, that's fantastic. One of my all-time favorites. Joey, why must the first words out of your mouth every time you enter this house be about food? Mike, so did you happen to see the latest moronic salvo from your president? Joey, angry, this is my house. We don't talk like that about the greatest president we ever had. Mike, incredulous, greatest president? Are you kidding? Joey, yeah, that's right. Greatest president. He got rid of all the dangerous aliens who don't belong here and gave all the work they were doing illegally back to real Americans, so now unemployment is the lowest it's ever been. Mike, I hate to burst your bubble. Joey, interrupting, then don't. Mike, first of all, Joey, he didn't get rid of the immigrants. He can't do that. Joey, what do you mean he can't do that? He can do whatever he wants. He's the president. Mike, second of all, the employment rate was already on the rise since Obama saved the country back in '09. Joey, that's your liberal rewrite of history. Unemployment didn't start to go down till last year. Mike, I think I left you too long with your grandpa and his moronic ideas rubbed off on you. Joey, my grandpa was a great grandpa. While you left me with Mom and never came to see us, he took the time to be with me. Mike, suddenly tenderly sad. Yeah, you're right. I should've been there. So how was your day? Joey, now he gets around to it. It sucked. No one knows how to drive anymore. Mike, well, that's good for you, right? You make money, Joey, and pay higher taxes. And gotta pay more to the workers. Mike, sarcastic, oh God forbid. Joey, and then listen to them complain. It's a thankless job. I'm counting the days to retirement. Mike, well, at least you have a job. I mean a business that's not losing money. Joey, how can you lose money in auto repair? The way people drive nowadays, the only thing you can lose is sleep. Pause, and the kids are the worst. On their phones the whole time. Even adults. What is it with people these days? You'd think we never existed without cell phones. Mike, well, I gotta agree with you there. In fact, I'm worried about Josh and Samantha. Joey, so what are you doing about it, Mr. All-Talk Professor? Mike, I don't know what to do about it. I guess I could talk to them. Joey, yeah, that would be nice for a change. This one's trying to hack his way through school, and that one's got her face in her phone all day. It's a wonder she don't bump into things. Mike, Josh is hacking? Joey, the school sent us a notice. Mike, they actually caught him hacking? You mean corrupting files? Big time stuff like that? Joey, yeah. Your grandson's all of a sudden a big shot. But I'm gonna put an end to this before he gets his head blown off. Mike, do you have to always use such violent imagery? Joey, hey. I'm trying to protect the guy. He's probably already in a lot of trouble. In walks Samantha with the kielbasa, followed by Giselle with the other dishes. Samantha, in a loud voice, dinner's ready. Mike, smiling effusively, wow. That looks so good. Joey, alright, control yourself. Giselle, placing the dishes on the table, thank you, Mike. Yelling upstairs, Josh, come on down for dinner. The four people present all sit down at the table. Joey, to Samantha, thanks for helping your mother. Giselle, it was either that or we weren't talking about anything she wanted. Samantha, you're still not talking to me about what I want. Giselle, what are you talking about? I let you chew my head off with your high-ticket items we can't afford. What do you think that was? Samantha, it's still unfair 'cause I didn't get anything. Giselle, no, it's very fair. You get an allowance, you work for it. Aside to Joey, Joey, help me out here. Samantha, what allowance? Giselle, yelling again, exasperated, Joey. I mean Josh. Come down here now. What is wrong with that kid? Samantha, yeah, you should make him work. Giselle, that's enough, young lady. Joey, yeah, don't be giving your mother a hard time. Giselle, Joey, please don't help. Mike, hey, Samantha, how's my little girl? Joey, tenderly to Giselle, I love you, sweetheart. Samantha, indifferent and angry. To Mike, fine. Giselle gets up and goes upstairs. Joey, where you going? Giselle, stopping, turning to look at him, where do you think? To get our delinquent son. Joey, toward her. Now out of sight, let him starve. Mike, great example you're setting for your children. Joey, hey, why you always gotta pick on how I raise my kids? Yelling upstairs, honey, listening. Then yelling, get me a beer. Mike, I swear, just like your grandfather. Giselle comes down followed by a very reluctant-looking Josh. Josh, I'm not hungry. Mike, hello, Josh. Joey, to Josh, be quiet and eat the food your mother prepared. To Giselle, now get me a beer, honey. Giselle, get it yourself. I got Josh. Mike, to Joey, you're unbelievable. You just sit there like a king. Joey, that's right. That's how it should be. Samantha, go get me a beer. Samantha, no. Joey, no. Giselle, you're on your own with this one. Samantha, you guys are so mean. All I wanted was a little help to upgrade my phone so I could be normal like everyone else in school. Joey, you shouldn't be on your phone in school. Now will someone get me a beer, please? Giselle, what did you suddenly become an amputee? You can't get your own freaking beer like a normal person? Mike, tired of this already. I'll get you a beer. Goes out to the kitchen. Giselle, now I see how you got that way. Spoiled too much by your father. Joey, that's not true. He wasn't even around. Giselle, then maybe it was your mom. Pause, though I really like her. Both kids are glued to their phones, Samantha eating her food, Josh ignoring his. Mike returns with the beer and they all eat while the following conversation ensues. Food in their mouths. Joey, let me tell you all something. When my grandpa asked for a beer, my grandma always came running. Samantha grimaces at him. Giselle, didn't she die when you were very young? Joey, well, that's how Grandpa always used to tell it. Giselle, that can't be true. How do you know he wasn't making it up? Mike, no, he's right, that's exactly how it happened. Unfortunately. Giselle, well, that's disgraceful. Any woman would be so cowardly to submit to that. Samantha appears to be really engaged in a texting conversation. Image, text being typed. Samantha, my folks are such morons. I hate them. Image, text, Grace, flashes. I can't believe you said that. Image, text being typed. Samantha, lol. You should have been here. You'd know what I mean. Image, text, Grace, flashes, got ya. You're funny, Sam. Mike, to Samantha, looks like you're having a really interesting conversation there. Samantha, clearly bothered but trying not to show it, not really. Giselle, peeved. Samantha, Josh, eat your food. Josh looks up from his phone at her with an undertone of defiance. Samantha, I am eating. You don't think I can multitask? Giselle, now more upset. You shouldn't multitask. Josh, you're really pissing me off. I worked hard on it. Eat your food. Josh stays glued to his phone, not eating, ignoring his mom. Joey, hey, don't challenge your mother like that. Josh, I'm not hungry. Joey, well, eat anyway. Nobody cares. They eat in silence. Josh picks up some food with his fork and puts it in his mouth so he can get back on his phone. Image, text being typed. Josh. Sudden change. You gotta unhack me. Image, text, Michael, flashes. Huh? What do you mean? Image, text being typed. Josh. You gotta fix my school records so they look normal. All of a sudden, the phone is yanked out from under him. Joey, looking at phone, fix my school records so they look normal. Josh looks really trapped and helpless. Joey, starting to lose it, fix my school records so they look normal. Boy, you are so busted. To Giselle and Mike, is there a way to put a monitor on his phone? Both of them look helpless to answer his question and Josh giggles reservedly under his breath. Joey, hey. Slams his hand down, don't get smart with me. Josh loses the smirk. Joey, we're going to have a parent-teacher conference and fix all your delinquencies. How do you feel now? We'll just hold on to your phone for now. And you're grounded. Josh sits there stunned and stone-faced. Giselle also freezes up. Samantha tries to be stone-faced but betrays a smile of satisfaction. Joey, to Josh, what do you have to say for yourself now? Giselle, calm. I think he's had enough for now. Josh, finish up your plate and go to your room. Joey, nah, wait. To Josh, softer, at first. I really thought you were the victim of a terrible liberal education system. Mike, upset. Do you always have to bring that in? Joey, I still think they drove him to this. Let me talk to Josh uninterrupted, please. Back to Josh. Now, as far as you're concerned, I had faith in you. Giselle, no, you didn't. Joey, will you stop interrupting me? My God. Can't anybody have a conversation without getting interrupted every 5 seconds? Back to Josh. Now, Josh, I can understand you're upset at this creepy education system. Mike shoots an upset look in his direction. Joey and I would have been ready to back you up with that. But you really went too far by hacking into your school records. Even if they are teaching you to live a life of crime. Now this is serious. What else don't I know about? Josh is frozen, not saying anything. Joey, there's something else, isn't there? There's a cold silence, everyone waiting for Josh to speak. Joey, what else did you do? Josh, I didn't do anything else. Joey, then why did you take so long to say that? Giselle, alright, Joey. Let him go. He's already done enough wrong. He says that was all. Joey boy, are you so naive? To Josh, well, I got your phone. I can find out what else you did. Don't worry, I will. You're busted. You really disappointed me. To Giselle, and don't be trying to cover for him. He picks up Josh's phone and tries to figure out what to look for on it. Joey, to Josh, I know you're not gonna help me, but I'll find somebody who can. Dad, Mike, I hate to disappoint you, Joey, but my expertise is not in phones. Joey, so what is it in then? Mike, I'm a social scientist. Joey, what kind of a useless profession is that? Mike, it's a very important one that holds the key to solving the world's most pressing problems. Joey, well, stop holding the key and start solving them then. At least I really fix cars. Mike, whoa, before you get totally insulting. Giselle, interrupting, people. Can we get back to the problem at hand? Josh, finish your food please so you can go up to your room. Joey, this isn't over yet, buddy. I'm gonna find out everything. Josh, good luck. There's nothing to find. Joey, no matter what you say, I'll find it anyway. Josh eats very slowly, agitating Joey. Joey, Josh, eat up. Hurry up so you can start being grounded quickly. Josh angrily puts the plate on the table, food unfinished, and storms upstairs. Giselle looks upset but restrains herself from talking. Joey, I was right all along about the hacking. He admitted it. Now we got to figure out what else is on his phone that he's hiding. Mike, you don't believe him when he says there's nothing to find. Joey, of course not. Mike, yet you believe Trump when he says he's done nothing wrong. Joey, what are you talking about? He admitted it on his phone when he texted his friend to fix his school records. Why do you always have to bring in Trump? Mike, because Trump kept insisting there was nothing to find by investigating him, and Josh just said there's nothing to find by searching his phone. How come you're so ready to trust your president but can't even trust your own son? Joey, because my son's a moron and the president is great man of accomplishment. Plus they really didn't find anything. No collusion. No obstruction. Mike, I don't believe you. Joey, and another thing. What made Josh a moron is this leftist education system. There's no more real American education like there used to be. They got black education, illegal education. Mike, illegal education? Joey, yeah, education for illegals. You teach enough of that stuff, then the kids get the idea that it's okay to do things that are illegal. Fade out.